everybody. Thank you so much. This is June, Art in June, Delicacies of Society podcast. Yes, we are finished with our first episode. Hope you liked it. Walter Clark is wonderful, is he not? And so our upcoming episode is going to be a little bit different, but I think you're going to like it just as much. It gives you a little bit of behind the scenes work that we've been doing leading up to launching this podcast. And I just simply want to say thank you so much for your support. Stay tuned, like us, subscribe, share. You can find our podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you pretty much listen to your podcast, and of course on YouTube. And so we're looking forward to just kind of seeing you. We are going to be building our podcast around a bunch of different events. And so we'll have some events coming up, and hopefully we'll get a chance to meet you in person. Say hi. You'll get a chance to blend and mesh with some exquisite creators and artists and like. And so, of course, I'm just so excited to meet you. And I'm so always going to say I'm always so grateful to have you tuning in and to support us. Want to learn a little bit more about who we are? www.artinjune.com. But until then, see you soon. And thanks again for all your support. Love you. Bye-bye. We're at the Studio Museum in Harlem, and we're getting ready to talk about our podcast, the Art in June, Delicacies of Society podcast. Art in June, Delicacies of Society is a podcast about art and mental health, and talking to individuals about their mental health and their ability to figure out how they can manifest wellness in the middle of their creative process. So when you get an opportunity, please make sure you go to Spotify or wherever you listen to your podcast and check out Art in June, Delicacies of Society podcast. Love it. You would enjoy it. And make sure you support us. Thank you so very much. And my name is June. And guess what? It is Juneteenth today. And it is a special time because we have the opportunity to come into the Studio Museum in Harlem and actually talk about, this most important effort, right? This initiative is so very important because obviously, as you guys know, I'm an art lover. You may or you may not know that. I am an art lover, I am an art collector, and have been wondering and loving museums for all my entire life. And so the fact that we are actually here on Juneteenth at the Studio Museum in Harlem, talking about Juneteenth community events. They do stuff on art therapy. They have a massive exhibitions for Black artists. They do a lot of educational workshops. And so you've got to come check out this gem of a space. And I'm so excited that they gave us the opportunity to come in here and launch this podcast. And then on top of that, guess what, guys? Today is my birthday. So not only is this synergistic, this is phenomenally out of this world. So you got to check out my podcast because guess what? My first episode is with Walter Clark. Walter Clark is a Boston artist who is a sculptor. He actually does work in a variety of different mediums, and he is smart, he is grounded, he is phenomenal, and you got to check him out. So guess what? The Art in June, Delicacies of Society podcast has got to be your new choice for listening pleasure. Thank you for your support, and we look forward to chopping it up with you every single time. See you soon.
beadwork. I'm with my mom here, and this is Asante African Art. We do deal with paintings, abstract and realism, and I do beadwork from scratch. So this is the kind of beadwork that I do. We have different kind of pieces. We have this. This is contemporary beadwork.
What is it called?
Contemporary beadwork, Kenyan beadwork.
Contemporary Kenyan beadwork.
Yes.
Candy, that is absolutely beautiful.
Thank you for your support. Thank you for everything.
Tell me the name of your business.
The name of my business is Asante African Art.
Asante African Art,
Yes,
and this is Candy.
Thank you, African Art.
Means thank you, African Art. Thank you so much.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Hi, this is Art in June, Delicacies of Society, and we are here with Chantel Mickens at the Harlem Fine Arts Show, and Chantel is the owner of Dore Unlimited with her husband Gary. And so we're going to talk a little bit about, Shantae's stuff, because her work is extravagant and exquisite. And so we want to really kind of chop it up a little bit about who she is and what she's doing. So Chantel, tell me a little bit about how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this work for around 14 years. It is my passion. It started out as a hobby, and it's just my life.
Your life. So, how long does it actually take you to create a bag?
Interesting. The create phase can take a while. I might see something. I could be on the subway, or I could see some colors or some graffiti on a wall, and it would trigger me. And I was like, I want to put that on a bag, or I want to put that concept on a bag somehow. And that's where it begins. And so it could be tossing around in my head. I have these ideas while I'm doing other things, and eventually I sketch. And so it's really hard to say how long that takes.
Okay.
Because it's just a thought, happy thoughts. And it was like, oh, that would be nice. I could do that. And
Right.
Like right now, I've got plenty of ideas of
inspiration,
thoughts, of things that I would like to do, and just need to find the time.
Wonderful.
To do it.
Wonderful.
So when I get to the sketch, I'll sketch. Then I'm ready to cut. And after that, depending on the style of the bag and what's going on in my life, I could have a nice finished piece in about like a week or so.
A week. Okay. So what's happening to you as you're creating? Like, does it evoke any kind of emotions? Are you feeling extra vulnerable as you're in the creative process? Or is it just strictly inspirational and motivational for you?
For me, it's definitely inspirational. And I find peace in the work. I really, I got a 9-to-5, right? I mean, everybody needs multiple streams of income.
Yes, they do.
People talk about, if you're an artist and you work, that's like not supposed to be a good thing. I think it's a fantastic thing. It allows me to invest in myself.
Yes.
And so, I have all of that going on, but when I start working, or pick up a piece of leather and I start cutting or even sketching, I'm not thinking about anything else. And it's my happy place. It really
Nice,
is.
nice. So happy to hear that, because so often people talk about the fact that when they're in the creative process, that's the time that they have the most struggle, right?
Okay.
As they're creating, right? The end product is what we see, but actually when they're actually creating, it becomes sometimes very challenging. So thank you for at least saying
the challenge. There is a challenge, but I even enjoy that.
But you embrace
This
it.
is what I set out to do.
Yes,
right?
yes.
And it's like, okay, I have to figure out how I'm gonna, let's say, attach this handle.
Right.
I want it to look a certain way.
Right.
I want a certain finish. That is a challenge. It's a struggle getting through that stuff, because you really, no matter how trained you are, you're teaching yourself.
Yes.
And so I embrace that.
Thank you. Thank you for creating such beautiful work.
Thank you.
You are very talented, and thanks for taking the time to chat with us today.
Thanks, June.
All right,
Appreciate
bye.
it. Bye.
Oh, how can we find you? What's your Instagram?
I'm at Doray Bags, DORAYBAGS.
At Doray Bags
On Instagram.
on Instagram. Website?
Doray Unlimited on Facebook.
Doray Unlimited on Facebook.
And www.DORAYUNLTD.com.
Gotcha. Terrific. Thanks so much.
Pieces available.
Amen. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Jeremiah.
Yes.
Hi, thank you for talking to us, Art in June, Delicacies of Society podcast,
Okay.
and hanging out with my friend Kaki over here, who's actually going to be watching what we do and capturing information because she's also a journalist at Columbia University.
Okay.
So we want to talk to you a little bit about your work, right? Tell us a little bit about who you are, where did you come from? I know you're not based in New York. Where are you coming from? Do tell us.
So I'm coming from Atlanta, Georgia. As you can see, we have multiple works of art. On the wall, we have basically a family collaboration. You can see more so my uncle's pieces that he created and curated. He normally uses graphite and a pencil medium.
And so, talk to me a little bit about this piece, because you said you shared with me earlier about the bow tie.
Okay. So right here is more so what we call an ascot, and you wrap it around your neck, and it's more so like in the bow tie or tie, arena of things.
But this is Jimi Hendrix, right?
Yes.
So, did Jimi Hendrix wear an ascot?
He did.
He did?
He did.
Okay. Often?
All the time.
Really?
All the time.
Okay, I did not know that.
Yes.
Okay. And James Baldwin is like one of my favorite.
Right.
So talk to me about, the flower.
So the flower, it really stands out because
Yes.
it's just so much depth in the face
Yes.
that the flower just brings out all the darkness going on.
I love it.
There has to be some form of light in the
I love it.
darkness.
I love it. I love it. So listen, talk to me about your stuff, because I think when I came here earlier, you were sharing with me that you had created some canvas and some art.
Yes.
So talk to me a little bit about that.
So the heart designs more so is, catered to love.
Uh-huh.
We don't really have too much love in the day and time we're in, so it's a reminder,
Okay.
to show love in whatever you do, whether that's art, whether that's music, whether
Right.
that's anything that's your purpose and your passion. You want to be able to show love in that.
So talk to me about that. As you're creating, what's happening with you in your mental health space,
Okay.
in your, absorbing all of this art? How is that affecting you mentally? Is it making you more vulnerable? Is it making you more free?
I would say more free.
More free.
My art is more so more like self-expression. A lot more free as far as my ideas, what's coming to my mind in the moment. More so in the moment type of art, type of work.
Okay.
And so it's whatever I feel in the moment.
Okay.
With the arts, I try to always feel some type of love.
Yeah.
Because that's what it represents.
Got it.
But oftentimes you might not have love, so we might be, kind of squiggly and kind of, interrupted.
Okay.
In the process of finding that.
How do we find you?
So you can find me on Instagram at Kingdom Arts LLC, and it'll pop right up in my full portfolio. You'll be able to see that on Instagram.
Kingdom Arts
Kingdom Arts
LLC.
Yes. That's it.
Jeremiah, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for
well.
chatting with us at Art in June.
Thank you.
And thanks for hanging out with me and Kaki.
Thank you, Kaki. Thank you.
Talk to you later. Dwight, thanks for chatting with us for Art in June, Delicacies of Society podcast. I was talking to Jeremiah, and I wanted to understand What is up with James Baldwin and the flower?
Yeah, no. So James, you know, his stance in life was always rigid to most of the folks that listened to him or read his books.
Yes.
But he was openly homosexual and
Yes.
proud of it.
Yes.
And so I wanted to depict sort of the hard and rough side with the cigarette, but also the flower, the softness, and the diversity of James.
I love James Baldwin.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorites.
Oh, listen. No, he was a stalwart in his time. And so we admire James.
How long did it take you to create, James?
I think this was 32 hours.
Really?
Yeah. I log all of the hours I sit down and do for
So,
each piece.
so where are you based?
Washington, D.C.
You're in D.C. Okay, so talk to me about Mandela.
So no, this is John
This is what-
Lewis.
John Lewis. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Forgive
It's
me.
called St. John.
St. John.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, and the red butterflies and depict Bloody Sunday.
Got it.
For him.
Got it.
And you know, and I wanted to get every wrinkle I could get within his face depicted
Thank you for that.
because of the struggle.
Yes. And I was asking about the ascot.
Yes. He wore ascots, and Jimmy was never,
I never knew that.
a smiley-go-lucky guy. So I was able to depict him in a serious mode and sort of smiling down on himself as the butterflies are released.
Thank you so much. Your your work is powerful and provocative.
Well, listen. Let's
And
put
thank
it
you.
out there.
Thank you. What's happening? What's happening with you? How do we find you?
So DwightBDesigns.com.
DwightBDesigns.com.
That's my website.
Okay.
I'm on Instagram.
Instagram is what? Dwight B.
Yep.
Okay. Designs.com.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much for chatting with us.
you.
All right. Again.
My name is Patrick Earl Barnes. I'm a deep folk artist, originally from Shreveport, Louisiana. I create and live here in New York City. This is my piece. This is my art statement. Art is how you think.
Art is how you think.
This has always been my artist statement. So whatever comes to my mind, whatever I create, this is art to me. I don't get caught up on anything else but what I want to create and what I want to convey out in this world. What I'm conveying out in this world, I want to smarten people up, you know?
Tell me about that.
So here's some pieces right here. I do this piece dealing with the book vendors. These art book vendors. So pretty much they should have these books in their collection, these art books. Then I do a big on hashtags. If you hashtag standing next to art, you see all of my artwork.
What is it called?
Standing next to art.
Standing next to art. Okay.
And then the hashtag, art is how you think.
A hashtag.
Right.
Hashtag. Art is how you think. Great.
This piece is called Artsy Friends.
Artsy Friends. Okay.
And he's wearing a brim t-shirt that I do a whole series called LLC Storefronts. So that's like a derivative of some of my original artwork. This piece right here is dealing with a black Catholic school in Shreveport, Louisiana called Our Lady of Blessed Sacrament. So I'm depicting all of this is how we had to wear our uniforms. The young ladies wore blue dresses, white shirts. The guys had to wear blue pants, white shirts. And there was
Wow.
only one black nun there.
Wow. Okay. Thank you for that.
All right, thank you.
Director Manuel Bourbon Jr. I'm here at the Glass House doing the Harlem Fine Art Show at 48th Street and 12th Avenue, 660 12th Avenue. I think I got the.
Got it.
I'm talking to my sister here. What's your name again? sister?
June.
June. And we're talking about using art as medicine.
Yes.
Now understand what I'm saying.
Tell me.
Colors have a prism of an octave of 8 colors. They say 7, but it's 8 colors. Because when you put all 7 colors together, you get the 8 because it's a composition of all colors. And when you put all 7 colors together, what do you get? You get black. The essence of all things comes in black. So what we have to start looking at, that what's happening to us in the last 2 years has caused us psychologically, mentally distracted by what? Negative images. Every time we look at what TikTok and all those other type of platforms, they show you images. The last 2 years we have been seeing negative images. So what I'm saying is now, the art that we produce as melanated people has to be healing art. So artists, look at yourselves as healers. Whatever you want to call yourself, blue hole or santero or witch doctor, whatever that, look at yourself as a healer. So every time you put your hand on the art, your spirit mind, your mind, and your hand mind is what? Healing. So when I look at that art, healing, cells will be healed. Ventricle system is healed. Arterial system healed. Nervous system is healed. Healing, healing, healing. So look at art as a healing mechanism, a healing force.
Where can we find you?
You can find me at 347-331-3980. I'm located on 125th Street in Harlem. Just look for the Michael Cement designer, Hector M. Manuel Bourbon Jr. I'm that hard to find.
Thank you.
I love you, my sister. Peace
Thank
and
you.
blessings.
Love you too.
Away from our culture have the least mental health. Their mental health is challenged because they don't consume our culture. If you want to heal yourself mentally and spiritually, consume our indigenous cultures from around the world and commune with nature, and you will rebalance yourself, because there is a war against your mental health, and you have to vaccinate yourself with our culture and with nature.
Vaccination.
Thank you for that. So talk to me a little bit about the opportunity to share the space with two other artists, right? Looking at the work, it is such a wide variety of styles and themes and genres. How did that, what kind of challenge did that bring for you?
Oh, none at all. I welcome the fact that all art is in a dialogue dance, whether it be other visual artists who have a different approach, style, communication, language, and then I don't mind musicians and dancers. I think all of it is a package deal when it comes down to it. What I'm saddened about is how we want to isolate and separate and put the focus always on one lane, one particular thing. Because even in my work, someone asked me earlier today, oh, I thought this was a group of artists on this wall behind me. And I said, I am a group. I'm apologetic.
Yes, you are. And I love it. I love the work. I love the fact that you are dedicated and committed to this work. And you are fearless in terms of how you work. You know, how does that, your creative process, how does that really, you know, when we talk about mental health, because, you know, that's my interest. When we talk about mental health and we talk about you creating these opportunities to put all of this work together, what challenges, if any, do you encounter with how to choose what's going to be in the show?
So I have to be really disciplined in my unapologetic movement about what other people are going to say and try to steer, because people want to put you in a box and say you should follow one theme, one style, one rhythm so we can identify you. I don't want to be identified. I don't want the work to be identified. I want it to have the impact that it's supposed to have, because I put the time in to each one of them, birthing them like you birth a child. I put labor, I put sweat and equity and tears and financially. Everything that a mother does, I'm doing with these. So how dare you tell me what I should not, can, or cannot be, do, am. I'm here because the Creator sent me and I'm on an assignment. So if I remove people, you mortals, I get to be able to be what I came here for, and that's to create by the Creator. You people have to get over this idea that what the gallery tone said when it was really about capitalism and elitism and all those other isms that get in the way of how the freedom which has currency. My freedom is because the Creator sent me here, and I stop at that because whenever I'm questioning it, I'm like, oh, that's that white noise that I need to remove. And mental health is allowing someone else to make you small. I am a child of God.
I love it.
I wanted to ask about what it takes to have the stamina to go for an art installation for over 8 hours, 10 hours. What are some practices that you do to keep up your stamina and energy throughout the entire day?
Hydration, mental work, meditation, spiritually. I do a lot of things to build myself beforehand. The patterns of things that are connected to me is what I ingest. The food I eat, the things I ingest in terms about people. And I stop answering phone calls from people who are going to zap my energy on the week or two before. And people know, don't call me. Don't call me with nonsense. I'm not going to hear you, and I'm not going to share with you my energy, because I know people really still that know me for a lifetime still don't get when I'm in showtime. I don't have room in my brain for that kind of space on a low frequency. And in order to create, you have to be on a high frequency. And it's not acceptable when you let people destroy your joy by coming into your mental space, because they're not even aware they're doing it, because they are self-ruled about what they want, what they get from you. So I have to be self-serving and be able to connect to myself in the ways that I know better for me mentally. So I give myself a diet from people.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You are wonderful.
Thank
You are a breath of fresh air all the time, every time. It's always a pleasure to work with you and collaborate with you, and we will continue to do that. Art in June, Delicacies of Society podcast. Looking forward to doing more stimulating, collaborating, thought-provoking work with Miss Alethea Brown. Tell me your Instagram.
Alethea's_original_artworks.
Website.
Alethea'sart.us.
Thank you, Miss Alethea Brown.
Thank you tremendously, both of you.
Thank you, Mr.
enjoy your
Enoch.
company.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hey everybody, listen, by now hopefully you've seen our episode number 2. But guess what? The other thing I wanted to really tell you really quickly is on July 26th, we are going to be in Brooklyn, and we are going to be jamming it up with Alethea Brown, who's going to be talking about art and healing. We're also going to be talking with the Touch Foundation, Haley Brown, who's going to be talking about breast cancer and healing. And so our team, our Art in June Delicacies of Society podcast team, is going to be there to get your reaction, to hear what you have to say about art, to hear what you have to say about healing, to hear what you have to say about mental health. So July 26th, 4 to 8 p.m. We want to see you there, okay? Now, more information, www.artinjune.com. And if you like our podcast and you want to continue to hear our podcast, as you already know, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Art in June Delicacies of Society podcast is for you. Like and share, tell your friends.